is up? The SBM Addict here again, the addict with the fashionable crave for otaku meat. Now, I've just been playing a lot of games right now, like I've been playing Bloodborne, Final Fantasy XIV, so many other stuff, but I'm just in a weird slump right now. And to think, I escaped from anime just for a little bit just to play some video games, but I am still in my slump for anime at the same time. So I'm thinking, what about if I, instead of watch, I read? Now, I'm a big fan of the Warrior series. This is like the first book series that I ever read in middle school. This was, yeah, the very first one. Screw Harry Potter, screw Lion Witch and shit robe. This is my stuff. This is the epic crap that I was reading back when I was a little kid, and I still do now. I got the digital books on here on my phone, so I can just read them whenever I want. So now, can I read something that's based off an anime, well, based off a video game, without having repetitive shit gameplay storytelling, but also having good character in it? Now, I bet no one will give me a recommendation. Does anyone here have a recommendation for anything? Whoa! Huh? Huh? Come on. Don't know who did this, but... oh my god. Log Horizon manga and Log Horizon the light novel. Now, I haven't been a fan or haven't even heard of, haven't even tried reading light novels ever, because I always kept hearing from people or some good novelists that they're very cheap, they're very short, they're like for quick sessions of stuff, similar to the Warriors, but at least for the Warriors there was a lot of effort in creating so much settings and characters and new ideas for everything. But for something like Log Horizon, it already set the bar for that. It's my favorite, it's one of my favorite modern animes, with my most modern favorite English dubs, and also with the sub as well. I can watch both. I can really enjoy both. And not only that, there's also a manga that was released by Yen Press, though I heard that there's probably some mistranslation problems with some of Yen Press's stuff, so I hope there isn't any problem with that. But anyway, here we got the manga and the light novel, so let's say we take a look at them right now. So here we have everything zoomed up close and unwrapped, per se. Like, I opened this up and there was no shrink wrap in it at all, so I'm really surprised about that. It all seems to be good in quality, so it doesn't really think like it needed to be shrink wrapped or everything. I got this from Amazon. Each one was around like 10 bucks a piece, so I think everything was pretty worth it on this deal right here. But yeah, there is different adaptations of the Log Horizon series in different forms of manga. But I think from this one, it is basic. I think this is the prime, not really entirely original. Maybe, I'm not really sure. It's been a while since I did my research on here, but it's got similar art style to say with the light novel itself, so I think it's probably a-okay thing here. So let's take a look at this. Here we got this nice little, I thought this was going to be like a more outer, like a little sleeve or something, because like we see in certain manga, like High School of the Dead, there's like a little book cover to protect the coffee table, and whoops, I need to keep this thing a little bit PG-ish, but anyway, yeah, as an example for that. So here you have the front with Shiroe, even in the Japanese they pronounce it very weird. Naotsugu says Shiro, other people say Shiroe, so yeah, I'm not really mad about that when it came to the dub for it, since it was in the Japanese as well. And for the back, this is very nice. This is very nice little detail to the back of here. And 30,000 Japanese gamers awake one day, blah 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 blah. You already know the story, you know why I got it. Ages 13 and up. And yeah, this is a little bit more like, say, has more fan service stuff to it, I hear, because like there's more sexual jokes when it comes to Naotsugu and Marielle's relationship. So I'm probably going to be more surprised about that if I see in the manga or if I read it along on here. I just wish there was a digital version here, because yes, I love this series so much. I'm going to get the digital and physical versions of these. Anyway, so here we got a nice little panel of the first zone in Akihabara. Oh, it's even longer. So yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I'm so glad that there's stuff like this. Anyway, from the back of here, text font is it's pretty small. It's pretty small for pretty small for light novel material. And yeah, as I said here, there was covers like these, so I guess that was the reason why I was mostly censored for the NKTV broadcast, which I'm really impressed for, because I really like Log Horizon because it catered so much to like a more younger audience set. It was basically reminded me of the old times when I watched Redwall or any other stuff where they had this like mature stuff, but yet it mostly was able to target itself to even kids as well. Though sure, there's nothing really mature about a bunch of gamers setting themselves in an economy, taking places in player-based government, but it's a good start somewhere. And here we got the Log Horizon manga here, with, let's check out the panel artwork here, which is similar and consistent to the light novel, a little bit. But yeah, here we got some covers over here, but I need to find Nyanta. Nyanta, where are you? Where are you? Where are you, Black Sugar Baby? Come on. There you are. Now, from what I read through this here in the panels from translations, is that they, instead of like adding nya to the end of his sentences and stuff, they mostly add like mew or meow or whatever. But either way, I could still picture Joe Van Jackson voicing this character. It's just, he was the perfect man for Nyanta. Like, it should have failed. Kyle Jones should have failed on that, yet it nailed itself perfectly to a freaking T. Yet, oh god, it was so perfect. So yeah, that is a prime example of liberal changes that I really liked, which I was so surprised that it fits so well even to the original. But yeah, then we have this goes on to, let's say, episode 1 through 5 and such with the manga. Don't know about the light novel itself, but yes. So yeah, I don't really know how to like stretch this out more since I got the first volume of the manga, first volume of the light novel. They're gonna go all on my bookshelf where I have all like this. I can't take it off, or the light balance would be out of whack. But I got the Evangelion ones, the Higurashi ones. I don't know if I'm gonna keep going on the Higurashi ones. I don't know, just basically kind of gave up on that a little bit, sadly, while still waiting for more Berserk volumes. But yeah, these are going to be nice treats. I'm going to be pre-ordering the rest. And I also pre-ordered digital copies of mangas, say like Akame ga Kill, Seraph of the End, and paid one for Tokyo Ghoul. I shouldn't have done that. I'm also getting the physical copies of Vinland Saga as well. It's basically a pirate Berserk, but a Viking Berserk. But yeah, in the back of here, it's done by Yen Press, so yeah, there's going to be like Yan and Chan and all the sorts of stuff here, which is, I think is pretty okay since it fits the Japanese player base, while the English dub for it said like the whole entire gaming demographic itself. But yeah, so for the back of here, this is nice little information though for a light novel, for some stuff. Oh, what was that artwork that I see? Griffins! Anyway. Okay, I'm stretching this out way too much, but yeah, I got this all for around like 20 bucks, and I'm gonna be getting more light novel, gonna get more manga of this. So yeah, let's talk on camera. And here I am now. Thank you for seeing this video. I'm really wanted to try like a new turn, say with the intro for that, because I just wanted to try something else instead of just having like a picture and my face with the explosion in the background, zooming out, then to show that. Instead, I wanted to try like a little bit more of a skit for it, though it's a little bit base at first, but it's mostly with the tech that I had for it, which I'm getting more tech sooner or later. I got enough to get a new camera, say the Nikon D5500, since my father got me some lenses, from his old Nikon lens that he had, so I can swap those, and I have like it comes with a lot of good settings on here, like it's got, one of them's got like a 1.3 f-stop on there, which is freaking crazy, given though it's got a very strict focal length on it, so I don't know if I can use it in a lot of my videos. Say I'll try it with like videos where I have more open space, or when I'm in a different area, like say probably at school, and yeah, I was thinking I'm probably doing a video probably around at school as like the background for some stuff. Like say, it'll show a picture, then pan over to that area, but it's just something for the drawing board, for an idea. And speaking of more ideas, I already got done with nearly almost done with the script for another review. Yeah, it's a Sentai Filmworks title, but the next one's gonna be a Funimation title, and yeah, I won't be trying to make it as like crazy as say the Psychopaths or the Attack on Titans one. I really don't like those now because they don't really fit the style that I'm going for right now. And so yeah, as you probably, if you already saw from my Parasite review right over here, where there's a link for it already, so you can take a look, as I'm going with a style that is saying that I'm going to be talking about setting up for the review, setting up for somewhat of small impressions that I had and what other people's impressions were, then go to story, characters, animation, music, voice acting may be there, and then talks about criticism if I agree or disagree with stuff. So yeah, even for parts of criticism, I won't be like agreeing with everything. Say I might disagree or agree with someone's points. Sorry, I haven't drank any water lately, but then I'm gonna go to overall things of what I like, dislike, and that sort of thing. Then I come with the score. I'm not putting animation or music that highly in the score. It's mostly going to be for characters, story, maybe somewhat of voice acting and such, but that's mostly it. Animation, no matter if it's a very shitty like animation or whatever, I can still enjoy it somewhat. Like Berserk, I love Berserk. It's my top favorite anime, yet it's got terrible animation for the standards of the 90s that it had, because there was like Evangelion, Cowboy Bebop, and then during the early 2000s there was an FLCL, but yet Berserk has such great story and characters. It's got a good high number without the little the faults of the animation and the music. Though yeah, that's a good reason why I could probably put music at a high note, but yeah. And then I'm trying to separate my personal enjoyment out of scores. So the scores will be graded as Dead Plushy Grunty. I am still trying to make a design for that. Bronze Plushy Grunty, Silver Plushy Grunty, Gold Plushy Grunty, and then Platinum Plushy Grunty, which are going to be used for my scales on such. So yeah, Platinum will be great, awesomest personal enjoyment. Gold will be high, but it's not really up to the top personal enjoyment. Silver will be at medium enjoyment. Bronze will be at below average personal enjoyment, and Dead will just be very, very low, probably down to 0. Very down to 0. There may be a title sooner or later that might get the Dead one, but majority of them will probably get Bronze first. Yeah, majority of them will probably just be Bronze instead of Dead, because it's hard for me to personally hate something that much. So yeah, with that thing in mind, as I said, I already got one title almost done with script writing, gonna be making another one. Think I'm making 4 to 5 reviews per start of the season, save for this spring season. I'm gonna talk about 5 titles from the past season, and then for the next season that happens, then I'm gonna be talking about the 5 from the season that I was on when making the reviews. So let's say maybe I might make a review of Triag X, My Love Story, etc. So yeah, that's a lot of stuff that you probably had to take in, and it's probably hard for her to understand because of my voice right now. But yeah, I am really excited for this stuff. Even though there's like, well, it's only 100 reviews on the Parasite one, I'm gonna keep going at it. I think I got my A game back on, and plus with some new stuff that's gonna be happening, and with a lot of money that I'm gonna be getting, I can't wait to show this guys with you. And yeah, here's the subscribe button, and there's somewhere around over here my talk about my Twitter, Facebook stuff, and also down in the description bar there's talks about where you can see my ask.fm account, so you can probably ask me some questions where I answer honestly. Honestly means not really holding back on what I say. Yeah, and how I see even Penguin Truth out, and even though he has a little view count, he started his own Patreon account, and yeah, I'm thinking about starting a Patreon account a little bit too. Not really expecting much out of it, but if I do get followers, then yeah, that's great. You're going to get some benefits out of it. But yeah, that is all. Ask the Anime Addict. See you later.